Thomas proposed to Hope for a third time. For a third time. I said, look here. What these writers got going on? But hey, y'all, welcome back to another review of Life with Chessie for Bold and Beautiful July 5th, 2024. Okay, y'all, so it was about 3 different ways I was going to start this video. But I need to say this. I feel like they bring back Paris and Zoe to be used. I said, why would you propose to Hope again? I don't know if he's trying to prove a point that she's not ready, like she keeps saying, or what. But still, I said, where Paris when you need her? Because yesterday's episode, she was telling Hope off. I think it was yesterday's episode. It was one of them episodes, but Paris was telling her off, saying she the woman in Thomas' life now, and all this other stuff. Along with Katie and Bill, I don't know what they had going on. I didn't even get a chance to do a review yesterday, y'all. How do y'all feel about that? He over here talking about some doggone Katie, the love of his life. And I said, what? But okay, back to the episode. Like I said, I feel like they bring Paris and I'm about to say Hope, Paris and Zoe back just to repeatedly get played. Cause didn't Thomas use Zoe to get to Hope? Now, I've been reading comments. Some people feel like it was genuine, his love for Paris and everything. But today's episode, do y'all still feel the same way? Comment down below. Let me know. Because one, I thought I was tripping. I said, is he staring at Hope? When she got all emotional and ran off, he kept looking over that way. And I said, really? Really? Not to mention at the end of the episode, he was like, what about a third time? You wasn't ready then? What about a third time? I said, he could just be trying to prove a point. But I said, Paris done showed up at Ridge and Brooke where Thomas is. I thought he would have been here. Go back in the house where you left him, duh. I be wanting these folks to get caught. Y'all know how they always on the outside looking in, on the outside of the door listening or whatever. She should have been there then. You should have been right there then. He over here proposing and stuff. But okay, everybody toasting to Thomas and Paris and everything. Donna and Brooke, they need to make up their mind, especially Brooke. Mainly Brooke. I just say Brooke. Brooke over here, she didn't want them together. She was against it from the jump and all this other stuff. But when it comes to her daughter, why people feel like folks should wait on you? Hope feel like Thomas should wait on her. If y'all don't want 2 different things, I say if y'all don't want 2 different things, Lord Jesus. If y'all want 2 different things, y'all shouldn't be together. Y'all should not be together. Thomas wants to marry her. She doesn't want to marry him still. And I was really hoping that Brooke said something. I said Brooke needs to point out the obvious, that Hope was just in her thoughts about Finn about a week ago. But no, you over here, honey. I said, so nobody gonna point out her behavior like Steffi said. Now, I agree with Steffi on that. She been over here having thoughts about Finn. Nobody know about that, so I think Brooke. Sheila knows. Sheila, Brooke, Deacon. But yeah, y'all, this review is not going how I planned. Okay, let me see my notes. I said, I don't know, y'all. Thomas keep looking at Hope. He keep looking at Hope. But Hope was telling Brooke she feels like Thomas blindsided her. And Brooke asked if she wishes she said yes. So if he asks right now, what would she say? She like, it doesn't matter what I say. It's either yes or no. Would you say yes or would you say no? Now he don't grab her hand. Somebody said, what about third time? Will you marry me? I said, what if she said yes? Well, she'd be like, yes, Thomas, I'll marry you. What you gonna do then? What you gonna tell Paris? And I said, you're gonna have to learn the hard way like your sister. But yeah, Brooke over here, yeah, it's rust or whatever. It's rust. She was telling Ridge that, I think. And I said, you don't know if you want these folks together or not. You keep changing your mind. And my whole thing is, Hope keeps proving that she doesn't want a real commitment, meaning marriage. She keep proving that. She keeps saying how she's not ready. I'm not ready and all this other stuff. Okay then, like, what are you talking about? This man can't wait on you forever, but he also can't use folks to try to make you or trick you into marrying him. Because if that had to happen, y'all, let me see. I think I wrote that part down. If you got to bring someone else around to make Hope want you again, just like the Zoe situation, if you got to do all that, y'all shouldn't be together. Y'all should not be together. And you also shouldn't be rushing. One way I was going to open this review, I was going to say, they had this man go off, do all that. I mean, he only went because Steffi urged him up to do it. But they had him go off, claim he healing again, like they keep saying, just to come back engaged, just to stare at Hope, look for Hope or whatever. He's searching for her. Keep looking up. I said, Paris, you ain't paying attention, girl. And they also had him thinking about when he proposed to her. I said, if you in love with somebody else, all that should be at the back. It shouldn't even be in your mind. I'm about to say the back of your mind. It shouldn't be in your mind. Man, have y'all thoughts changed? Do y'all still feel the same way? Do y'all still feel like he actually wants Paris? Because I know I had some fans saying that they think that Thomas is genuine, while others felt like he was just using Paris. But I had wrote down, y'all know I be calling Ridge angry man because he always yelling. He always yelling and upset. But I said I agree with angry man. Hope had a right to say no. If she wasn't ready for marriage, she had a right. She had that right to say no. But what you don't have a right to do is play games with people to try to tell him. She keep telling Thomas, like, don't get married, you're rushing it. She right, though. He is rushing it, obviously. I think today's episode proved that. And I have been hearing a lot of things, y'all. I've been hearing a lot of things, a lot of spoilers. They saying that Finn helps Hope some type of way. And then look like they showed them at the end of the episode and he massaging her again. I said, take your hands off of her. Take your hands off of her. And when I first heard about Finn helping her or whatever, I said, Finn need to learn how to stay out of stuff. He need to learn to stay out of stuff. Just like his wife. Just like his wife need to learn how to stay out of stuff. Then it looked like Sheila was screaming. I don't know what she was screaming about. They said that she's supposed to find, not her, somebody's supposed to find Tom backpack and something's supposed to be in it. And I said, now what's in it? Because remember, he didn't want nobody touching that backpack. Or somebody set him up to make it seem like he was actually into that type of stuff. Or back into that type of stuff, using substances or whatever. But yeah, I said, they done took Tom out. I said, dog, I wonder who did it. They also said something in the spoilers about Lee and Jack. Something happened the night of the concert and they keep it from Finn. But I think that's everything I wanted to talk about in today's episode. But yeah, what did y'all think of today's episode? Do y'all still feel like Thomas genuinely wants Paris, or do y'all think he using her to get Hope, to trick Hope? I said the fact that you had to trick anybody into loving you or being with you or choosing you or whatever says a lot. Not to mention, because I've seen a lot of fans saying they want them back together, Paris overstepping and all this other stuff. Now, Paris, she was doing all this about I said, you might want to tone down. She was saying how he want her now, and I was like, man, the fact that she's saying that, the fact that she has to be the one to say that. He already told my son, I don't like Steffi owes you an apology or whatever. I don't think you're going to get in there, but she owe you an apology and all this other extra stuff. You ain't put her in a place and you standing there listening to her tell you not to marry the woman you claim you in love with. And who was that? Somebody on today's episode, they was saying how Paris is so in love. I think it was Ridge and them. No, it wasn't Ridge. It was Eric and them, I think. They were saying how Paris is so in love with Thomas, they could tell. And then Ridge was like, and he loves her too. The fact that you got to say that. Because he be standing there entertaining folks for too long. I said folks. He be standing there entertaining Hope for too long. But that's it, y'all. Let me know your thoughts on this episode down below. Stay tuned for the next video. Until next time, deuces. Have a great weekend and be safe.